In this video we are going to study a program named GuessAWord.java. So this program is a very simple game, and in this program we use normal string objects, but we also use these string buffer objects. The difference between normal string objects and the string buffer strings is that the string buffer strings, they can be modified. Normal string objects cannot be modified after they have been created. And in this program we are going to use various string methods. So my name is Kari Laitinen, and now let's go to see the program. So you can find the program when you first go to naturalprogramming.com, and then through this Java icon you will find this page, and the program is there where the building strings is the text in the first column. So there is the program, and you can copy it for yourself. I have already copied the program, and I have it here, and let's first run the program. So I have already compiled it, but let's compile it again. And I'm going to run it. So it works like this. So it says that give a character or word. So if I give it the character X, nothing happens. If I give it the character A, then this the A is copied to the left. And then if I give it the word N, and then if I give it the word I and V and E, it says Vienna, congratulations. So this word Vienna, the capital of Austria, is the secret word that needs to be guessed in this game. And so it always shows the characters that have been guessed already. If I rerun the program, and if I write the word Vienna like this, it says that congratulations. And if I run it like this and I don't enter anything there, it just stops the whole game. So this is how the program works, and let's then take a look at the source code. So I have it here. So there are again some comments at the beginning of the file, and then there is the main method. And in this main method, there is this string word to be guessed, and its value is always Vienna. So this is at this point this is a little bit stupid game, because you always have to guess the same word. But when we do the exercises related to this program, we can modify it easily so that there will be more words to be guessed. So then there is, so this is now a string, initialized string, and then there is this string buffer guessed characters, and we create the string buffer object like this, that we gave this string as the initial value, and it is a long list of underscore characters. And then there is this statement guessed characters. So this is a string buffer string, and set length, and then we refer to the length of the word to be guessed. So with this statement we set the length of this string buffer equal to the length of the word to be guessed. So I have made a drawing here, so let's take a look. So what happens here is that you can think that at the beginning, when this program starts running, this word to be guessed, it refers to this string that contains these 6 characters, and then this guessed characters is a long list of underscores there. But when this statement, this one statement is executed, then we set the length of this string buffer equal to the length of this string. So because the length of this string is 6 now, then the length of this becomes also 6, and all these characters are deleted from the string buffer. And here we see that the string buffer string can really be modified. And then in this program, then we enter this loop, while loop, and in this while loop the program asks the user to give a character or word, and then it reads it with the next line method, and then it immediately converts the input string to uppercase characters. And then it tests that if the length of the string or given string is 1, it means that the user gave only a single character, and then it starts processing that. But then there are these 2 other possibilities, that if the length is more than 1, then it thinks that the user gave a whole word, and then it just tests that if the player input is the same as word to be guessed, and so in that case the game will be over, and it prints this congratulations. And otherwise, if the length is 0, then the game is just over. But this is then this first part of the if construct is the most important part here. So that here we test the case when the user enters a single character. So here we start indexing the word to be guessed. So we go through the word to be guessed with this character index, and then we test that if the character in that indexed position is the same as the player input first character. So we make this test, and then we modify, if that is true, then we modify the string buffer, and we set the character in that index to the same character that was the player input first character. So for instance here, if we think that if the user enters the letter N, for instance, let's think that the user enters the letter N. So what the program does, it just checks all the positions here with the index, that if this is N, if this is N, if this is N, if this is N. So it tests all the character positions, and if it finds out that there is an N there, then it marks the N also here. So it replaces the underscore there. So it always checks the user input to these characters, and then if it finds that the input character is found, then it marks the corresponding position in the guessed characters like this. And that way, when the game is being played, then gradually all these underscores are replaced with the real characters. So that's what happens here. And so there is, so after this for loop, there is this test that if guessed characters index of, and then there is this underscore, if that is -1, so that is true only when this underscore is not found in this guessed characters, and that means that when there are no more underscores, it means that all these characters have been guessed, and so the game is over and the user has made the correct guesses. So this is how this for loop and if construct works. And well, we already checked these other possibilities. So first, so here we check the situation that when user enters a single character, and then we check the situation if the user enters an entire word, or then otherwise we just end the game like this. So as I said earlier, this is a little bit dull game because always there is the same word to be guessed. But if you go to see the exercises, so from this page you can find the exercises, and I have them already open here. So if we go to the exercises, and the first exercise is then that improve the guess a word game so that the word to be guessed is randomly taken from an array of string objects. Such an array can be created with a statement such as, and here is the statement. So I will copy this from here like this. I don't know if this succeeds, but let's try it. I will put it into this program. Yes, it succeeded, but I have to correct the indentation. So this is indentation is always important. Let's make it like that. So now I should take, so this is now an array of strings, words to be guessed, and then I should take one string from in this array and make this point to that string, so that I can easily make with this expression that is given here. So a random index for an array such as the one above can be created with the math random method in an expression like, and the expression is given here, so I will copy this as well. So I will copy it and I will then paste it here. Sorry. So here I have this expression, so I can, for instance, make it like this, and then I have to add the semicolon here. So now I have a random index, and what really means is that this math.random method, it returns a value between 0 and 1, so that it never can be 1. And so when we multiply this value with the length of this string, we always get a suitable index when we convert that to an integer value. So this works so as this, when we convert it to an integer value, it's always rounded downwards. So in this case, when the length is 6, we get the index in the range from 0 to 5. And then we can just make it like this. So word to be guessed is words to be guessed, and then we use the random index. Like this. Okay, let's save it and let's compile it. So it compiled, now I run it. So now we can see that there is a longer thing, here, and so it is probably, let's try, there is 8 there, so it might be Copenhagen. Like this. And if I rerun it, it's not Copenhagen, it might be Amsterdam. Okay, so here we see that it is easy to modify this so that there are more words to be guessed than just one. But you can do these exercises yourself or continue these exercises yourself. And I think this is quite good subject for doing exercises. So I thank you for your interest, and we will probably meet in some other video. So thank you and bye.